Today I'm sharing a quick review of the new novel from blockbuster romance author Abby Jimenez. I have been a fan of hers since her very first book, so I am always first in line when she has a new release, and I'm thrilled to say that Say You'll Remember Me is an excellent addition to her catalog. This is a contemporary romance with a pretty basic premise, but a ton of depth. Samantha and Xavier first meet at a veterinary clinic when Samantha brings in a cat that appears beyond saving. But this is not a meet cute for these two. The first meeting goes terribly. Xavier is rude and abrasive, and Samantha is stubborn and sarcastic. However, they get a do-over when Samantha returns months later with a very healthy cat, and Xavier convinces her to go out on a makeup date. They end up spending hours and hours together, hopping from place to place, even meeting his friends at one point, and ultimately ending up in this ridiculous adventure in an escape room. But when he drops her off at her apartment, he realizes that she is not leaving Minnesota the next day just for a quick vacation. She is leaving for good. Samantha's mom has dementia, so she is moving to California to spend more time with her mom and help her family take care of her. She knows that this situation cannot go anywhere, so she tells Xavier to just completely forget about her and move on with his life. And they both try to do that for a while, but Xavier cannot get her out of his head. Xavier eventually convinces her to try doing a long-distance relationship, and she agrees, but life seems to throw endless roadblocks in their way. He is stuck at his clinic because he is still paying off a mountain of debt that he incurred when he opened it up, and Samantha's mom's dementia just continues to get worse, and she cannot leave her behind. This is not your normal, lighthearted, happy-go-lucky romance, which is pretty typical for Abby, and I absolutely love her for it. She showcases how love can prevail in very real-life circumstances, even when it feels like it's impossible to be together. Xavier and Samantha are incredible together, and they know that this is the real deal, but they could be facing potentially years and years where they are apart. It was refreshing to see both of them putting in so much work for this relationship because it was something that they valued so highly. They had to work extra hours to earn money for trips or make time for phone calls even when it was difficult, and try every way possible to be there for the biggest and smallest moments of their lives. This wasn't exactly an easy read at all times, especially when something disastrous or heartbreaking happened, but the payoff is 100% worth it. I also really appreciated how Abby went into detail about Samantha's relationship with her dad and her siblings as they tried to manage the care for their mom. And on Xavier's side, he has a very toxic relationship with his parents, and that is still affecting his life today. So it really made these characters well-rounded and didn't just focus on the romantic relationship. Also, just on a side note, this is not a super spicy book, so it is definitely lower on the scale than some of Abby's other books. There's only one actually explicit spicy scene and a couple other situations where they fade to black. So this is a great option if you don't normally read spicy books. You don't have to worry about that too much in this one. Overall, there is no doubt that this is one of her most well-rounded, real-life love stories that is going to absolutely win you over. You do not want to miss this.